These are the ice cream lickers.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you foul. Put it back. Put it back.
Oh, what is this?
Nah, son. Nah. Ladies and gentlemen, in the clutch, show me some shit of what went down happened. I've been seeing things whatsoever that what I saw a clout chasing internets of internet web cameras, TikTokers, whatever the fuck you call it, and you didn't see the shit of a clout chasing bitch that the fucked up in the game. These internet clout chasers, all through the individuals, seeing things like this. How the hell do you see a clout chasers and you didn't know happened? I mean, licking the ice cream on Blue Bell? Really? You ain't never seen this shit at time of dudes like this? Who does this? When are they gonna stop these licking ice cream? And they exist, that's why they ended all the beginning of the year. Well, who cares? Who knows what happens? They lick the ice cream on a daily basis in a goddamn store. Remember this happened for it and contaminated on 2019 before it happened in COVID? It was goddamn sickening. It was a damn clout chaser who got everybody sick on during the 2020 COVID. What is happening right now, bro? I saw. The one thing you didn't see this shit is that I'm fucked up here. They got unfucked sick. And it's a sick, twisted madman. And you know why? This is a bad here. But some of the intercuts, they're showing some shit on the live stream here about an internet clout chasing attitude. You didn't see that. And it's gonna be extreme punishment, just like the every clout chasers what I saw happen. You didn't see what I hear right now. What clout chasing is, what nigga ice cream? What?
Things are gonna get messy here, aren't they?
Opening it, licking it, poking his finger in it, and then putting it back on the shelf.
Let's begin with the discoverer of ice cream licking itself.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
A teenager who, because of her experimentation, potentially landed a criminal record. The date is June 28th, 2019. The epidemic would begin where many other communicable diseases have gotten their start, at a Walmart supercenter, specifically the one in Lufkin, Texas. Things seemed relatively normal at Walmart on this particular day. The line to the one singular cashier stretched around the store. The floor is mottled with the sticky residue of unknown origin, and the morbidly obese ride courtesy mobility scooters leisurely around the premises. It was a seemingly idyllic day at Wally World, but deep within the labyrinth of aisles that is Walmart's grocery department, a demonic force was lurking in the chilled halls of the frozen pizza and ice cream section.
I'm gonna fight all these urges, my brother.
Yeah! Wally World! Wally World! Let's go in the frozen foods. Let's go in the frozen. Yeah, let's get the ice cream here. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? You didn't see what's going on here? You can't lick the nigga's ice cream right here. You don't lick ice cream in a daily basis on the stores. Leave it on the get time. Grab an ice cream, put it on the store basket, and go into the other fruit products here and don't lick a goddamn ice cream right down in the state based on the stores. And then you go to the register, scan the thing, and stick it where you no, I know what the rock is. No, that's what the bar frog thing. But I want to say this. You don't know what's going to happen. And that's the case. I don't know why I'm saying this. But brother, if you don't like ice cream, go to the Giant. Go to Food Lion, the guy. Don't lick no damn ice cream anymore. I swear, if you don't lick ice cream anymore, I will find you something bad. It's gonna be extreme punishment for each and every one of you people. It's sick. It's really disgusting, guys. Really disgusting.
Among us.
The liquor among us.
Manifesting from the shadows, the foul liquor and her camera-wielding henchmen strike without warning, setting in motion what would become a nationwide controversy.
No, but lick it. Oh, you foul. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back.
What? Ma'am, excuse me.
Put it back.
Going to jail for licking ice cream is wild.
The licking was swift and merciless. The contaminated cream was placed back on the shelf, ready to infect an unsuspecting customer. This degenerate dairy defilement would later be posted to the internet by its clout-seeking perpetrators. The duo likely thinking they were on the fast track to social media stardom. Around the same time, a screenshot surfaced, seemingly showing the perpetrator bragging about
Bluebell ice cream now because I was a little sick last week. Repost yourself doing this with the hashtag 10 Roof Challenge. Let's see if we can start an epidemic literally. I just can't stand them. Like, why? Sorry to hear this. What? For what reason, though?
Huh? My nigga, really? You post goddamn Twitter on the fucking basis? What kind of fag are you doing? My nigga, what kind of fag are you doing? You let this guys going on in a damn thing. You let it go on an internet day basis and you posted a damn tweet? Who does this shit anyway, bro?
Who is responsible for this?
So nasty. A young woman is seen on video licking a container of ice cream and putting it back in the store freezer.
And now it appears we have a new dumbass viral trend, and that is tampering with things in grocery stores.
Bell Creamery says it is working with police to find a woman who was caught on camera licking the inside of a container of ice cream before putting it back into a grocery store freezer. They're taking this very seriously.
Bluebell, whose cream got its ice ussy licked, issued a statement calling the incident.
I was dying.
Like you buck, I'm allergic to peanuts right now. I am allergic to peanuts. I don't like Rocky Road. I don't like peanut butter ice cream myself. I'm not cooking the cream myself. I don't lick the carton out on this ice cream here. Because the cow chasing on licking ice cream whatsoever. These niggas is going to be a devil with whatsoever. I don't lick an ice cream or corner, okay? You licking ice cream on a goddamn store, on a grocery store, it's contaminated. Throw it away, okay? The stores need to do something about this. Niggas don't care at what time or what day they're gonna do in a store. Are you kidding me? Are you kinda stupid? Activate the brain switch. Turn it on, stupid. You don't know what it's gonna do. Turn on when you don't have a goddamn brain. That's the stupidity I don't like.
What? How stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say you
That's
were holding.
stupid, guys.
I didn't.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
And the ice cream lickers soon found themselves some of the most wanted fugitives in the United States. While police were trying to figure out who was behind the video, there were copycats coming up left and right. These folks in search of easy clicks and unafraid of the shame that comes with it. And thus, before you knew it, ice cream licking was a bona fide trend among social media's best and brightest.
Get ice cream. Let me taste it. All right, Ariel, put it back.
Wait, time out. What the fuck?
Why are these couples? What are the couples doing? They let the goddamn ice the corner. They've been trending worldwide. Don't tell me. Do not tell me these niggas I can go trending worldwide on a TikTok.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah. They're going to send for 20 years. They're going to send lifetime, or maybe they'll send it to the community service right before they drive.
Result of the ice cream liquor trend, Bluebell had some of its ice cream supply pulled from several locations, and grocery chains even employed armed security guards and police to defend their ice cream stock, a coalition of protectors I like to call the Dessert Defense Force. So considering all of this madness, what would become of the confectionery culprits that started the ice cream licking epidemic? You know, the girl in the footage and the guy behind the camera. Well, Love Forensics to be a 17-year-old from San Antonio, Texas. The girl in question was found to be a 17-year-old from San Antonio, Texas, who had been staying in the Lufkin area at the time with her boyfriend. The two were potentially facing second-degree felony charges of tampering with a consumer product, which came with a potential prison sentence of 2 to 20 years and fines if convicted.
Yes! Yes! Hallelujah! Thank the Lord. They got her ass. Because they got her. They got her community service. They gonna serve us what's before here. But another nigga poop here who actually did in the goddamn world. And the dude who is licking the ID card right here, we got another dummy here. What the fuck is when we see a dumbass of the year?
Oh, for this, Lloyd.
Meet 36-year-old Denise Lloyd Martin.
Too old for this, Lloyd.
Make headlines and be held criminally liable for a licking and fingering incident involving a tub of ice cream back in 2019.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no 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 fucking way, boy.
The felonious foray began on a sweltering 96-degree July day in southeast Louisiana. Lanice and some of his cohorts entered the Big B's Market located off Highway 1 in the town of Belle Rose, presumably to cool off and grab a few refreshments before hitting the road again. However, Lanice had ulterior motives upon entering this grocery oasis. You see, contagion and upload it to the web. When the coast was clear, Lanice and his criminal accessory struck, deflowering a tub of ice cream with unconsented licking and digital probing.
Nasty bitch, stinking bastard!
The creamy assault would later be published online for all to see.
Stop! Sir! Who the hell you licking ice cream for? What are you doing, sir? Are you kidding me? Sir! Sir!
This is stupid, bro. Why?
You are too old for that, Lloyd. Look at you, man. You're damn near a grandfather, bro.
The Bluebell tub was violated without warning, and Lanice would quickly leave the scene of his dastardly ice cream diddle session. But he wouldn't escape consequence. Considering Lanice posted his Bluebell contamination video to his very own Facebook page, all it took for him to get caught were a few concerned locals watching it and reporting it. And Lanice Lloyd Martin III soon found himself under investigation for getting to third base with a tub of ice cream. When confronted by the cops, Lanice told them it wasn't what it looked like. Wanting to question the man, Lanice would later meet with investigators at the Big B's grocery store where his licking and prodding took place. He told the dairy detectives that the entire ordeal was a big misunderstanding.
How?
Lanice would admit to licking the ice cream, but he claimed that he actually purchased it afterwards and took it home, essentially making the case that he was creating a hoax video in an effort to go viral and that nobody was actually in danger of accidentally receiving his sloppy seconds.
Trying to
The man even had a Big B's
You're still pushing the narrative.
You're
up.
You push the narrative. You push things too far. You go off the deep end. And you couldn't get any worse for it. And you couldn't get any less. Last of all this, you can't never step. You either step up or you step out. First and foremost, you can never let give up for one damn reason. You don't know where to quit for. But let me ask you the question. You are know about this service. I need the church defense board I got to give me wet. So let me just call the defense board. Hello? Hello, defense church defense board? Yeah, we got ice cream liquor coming over here, what, sir? So we got a little ice cream liquor there or what have you. This guy, he's going to be past the special. These niggas are too old here. They're not like acting like damn teenagers. And you see that happen? They act like college kids. But you gotta go ahead and get the bonds. You gotta go ahead and I want you to protect them. The one of frozen foods, and you have to protect it. Protect at all costs, ladies and gentlemen. And you gotta get a credit as well. Nowhere expected. Niggas can't have what's happening. You gonna say, hey, fuck going to the store. I'm going to the John's here. I'm making sure the store is priceless. And you don't care what it is. That I think nigga has been died down on social media. But there's another case. You need the liquor and the other liquor done you be dealt with. And you go, yeah, and you don't believe me. This is why I saw it. Yeah, I didn't see this shit. This is what I see this for. And it's by the fact. This one is this. And I saw this is a basic copycat, how they said, and the citizen and the boyfriend, so I particularly could get a container ice cream you open it and stuck his finger licked it, they would tell me the product. How many times do you have to see this? Do you see this shit? This is a worse day in the livelihood. This is going on in a pandemic world where you see a goddamn pandemics. And this is nasty as hell, bro. Really nasty, boy.
Damn. Which could be, and the judge would order him to pay over $300 in fines, which could be waived if he performed 34 hours of community service.
He got off light.
As far as I'm aware, Lanice was actually the first criminally prosecuted person involved in the ice cream licking social media trend. Now that's something to tell your grandkids right there. When he got out of jail, the lascivious liquor spoke to the media. And while he was relatively chill about the entire situation, it seemed that he did feel it was a bit blown out of proportion.
Martin says his actions shouldn't have landed him behind bars with murderers and real criminals.
I didn't even see how to go put that together.
See the little pint of ice cream, the little cup of ice cream there, bro. Just
the lascivious liquor spoke to the media. And while he was relatively chill about the entire situation, it seemed that he did feel it was a bit blown out of proportion.
Martin says his actions shouldn't have landed him behind bars with murderers and real criminals.
That is wild.
Oh my God, bro.
Enhance the visual.
And put it back. You had to go put that together. They're saying I took it out there, licked it, and put it back. And none of that happened on the video. You never saw me take it out there, or you never saw me put it back.
Wait a minute. That's the same man. What? That's the same man who did on a Guerrero challenge. Don't tell me this is the same nigga. Do not tell me this is not the same man. Lance Martin III. And this is Lance Martin III. Don't tell me this is the same nigga. Lance Martin III who lit the ice cream in February, and then Lance Martin who doing a Guerrero challenge, who drunk the beer and do the Guerrero challenge. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I am so.
According to employees of Big B's, Martin.
He didn't learn his lesson.
No, he didn't. Throw him back in there, bro.
Throw him back.
Throw him back in there, bro. Maybe he'll learn his lesson. Well, I don't know, bro. Yeah.
Caused them to destroy
back in there.
48
some
half
actual-
tubs of the ice cream for the safety of the public.
Thankfully for everyone, the ice cream licking trend died about as quickly as it rose to prominence, melting away in the spring of 2020. Though, considering this threat to public safety was essentially replaced by COVID-19, there was little time to celebrate the death of one of the internet's most obnoxious trends.
But wait, there's more. We got another nigga poop who is a TikToker, and this is a TikToker villain that we saw today. I'll have it last week.
A self-proclaimed troll and social media supervillain who goes by the name Wolfie Coletti on TikTok. This twisted troublemaker has racked up over 300,000 followers thanks to a collection of truly egregious videos.
Supreme villain should let you know, bro. This is what I'll be saying about some of y'all, man. You don't have to be a fucking villain, bro.
And then people follow this.
Because they, you know, they just like to see the crash out and the stupidity. This is dumb. He's an idiot. He's a fucking moron.
Showcasing him committing harmful pranks and actual crimes.
Like, look at this, bro. Like, why would you do this? Yeah, like, this is just... Like, why would you do that? But they don't get paid enough to deal with that. Like, he's just a menace, bro. Look at this. Like, why?
Oh, and he was earning ad revenue from these videos in the ballpark of anywhere between $6,000 to $10,000.
But wait, and that was on TikTok, wasn't it? I'm gonna show y'all how social media is crazy. Look at this dude.
This nigga not on the fire thing here in an ice machine. Who does this shit anyway? Look at his face. You don't know why he is a criminal or the fucked up thing. And you don't like the one bit. Hit more. I want to see this. This nigga did not do this on a fucking goddamn out of the dummy here. You didn't see it. We don't know what happened. What this man did, this dude is absolutely a TikToker villain. You don't know where he is. He did some bad things to do what he done.
Bro,
I just can't do it. I can't take
it.
Wolfie's self-given title as social media supervillain is unfortunately quite accurate. This little fucker has a catalog of content that is so outrageously diabolical that it would make Prime-era Boonk Gang blush. Here's just a small sampling of some of Wolfie's greatest hits.
Pulling a fire alarm at Wendy's.
Why?
Stealing a mannequin head and putting it in a fast food fryer. Throwing cake at people in a mall.
Yeah, bro.
Locking people inside a store.
No. You guys are locked in there.
Putting bacon and eggs in a stranger's drying clothes.
Really? Why do you have to be so dirty and underhanded?
The epitome of a villain! Nigga is the epitome of a villain! And if you don't know what he's doing, this guy is a completely, absolutely dumbass of the year you don't know what happened. And I was suspended it. I suspected what happened. It was last year before, right? The last year what happened, this nigga went Walmart. He went to Walmart that, you know, he told to the stupidest thing he ever done.
It all begins at a Walmart in Mesa, Arizona. Charles Smith, acting under his villainous alter ego Wolfie Coletti, enters the store with a heinous plot in mind. His mission was to poison the food supply. He makes his way to Walmart's supply of pesticides, picks up a canister of Hot Shot Ultra Bedbug and Flea Killer, and then makes his way to the produce department to enact his sinister plan. With his phone camera rolling, he documents his horrible contamination.
Oh, no! Bro!
All that money he's wasting, bro. Like with the food supply shortages we be having and all that. That's good chicken too,
bro.
The psychopathic TikToker douses his chemical weapon on everything from bananas, acorn squash, potatoes, lemons, green apples, Roma tomatoes, a rotisserie chicken. It was a cornucopia of toxic chemicals.
Charles Smith is the kind of dumbass or whoever did this shit. And I didn't know what's going to happen in this special. You know what, Charles Smith is a completely maniac on a TikToker. And you see what happened. You know, I remember this. I go in the store. You know, I gotta go some fucking cheeseheads. Go out there and make some potatoes for the A-Runs with the guy from Mama Cynthia. So I just go out pretend to go in the store. You see, I'm gonna walk in the store here and leave the. I gotta go to Walmart or something. Let's go to Walmart. So I gotta go to Walmart. Excuse me, sir. Do you have gotta get a rotisserie chicken? No, we don't have a rotisserie chicken. We don't have a rotisserie chicken in there, sir. What about bananas? Do we have the bananas when we're making this movie? No, sir. We don't have any bananas. We don't have them make some. What about the tomatoes? Should I make tomatoes for the Taco Tuesday? No, we don't have tomatoes. Okay, what about squash for the? No, we already know squash. What about potatoes? Do we gonna make mashed potatoes? No. What about a house cooked French fried potatoes? No. What about sweet potatoes for say about Thanksgiving? No, we don't have that. Well, what's going on there? Why do you go and try and make this? Nah, it's too pricey. What? You doing something? But you gotta go and try. It has to be priced. That's cheaper ways. Cheaper ways. What you got cheaper ways gonna do? Why you gonna make a cheaper way to do that? Why you told me like this? We have some ways here that time going on. Oh, what do you mean? You know what's going on? Yeah, I know what's going on. What you talking about? Wait, you don't agree? Yeah, I know what happened. Oh, wait, you talking about it? Oh! Oh! Oh!
You're lying.
Wait a minute! They poured in all the vegetables? Yes, they poured in all the vegetables. They have it put on stove and they had it seen shit. Wait a minute. They understood the vegetables? You didn't see what happened? Yeah, I think I see what happened. They understood they saw what happened. And you didn't tell me they had sold this shit? You mean to tell me they seen it? Yeah, they saw what happened, man. And you know what? They where you have it. You know when you saw they do? The TikTok of feelings who spray from that, that bud spray for bed bugs. Bed bugs? I'm letting bed bugs away. They baby is. Yeah. You know what? Fuck that. I'm going to Giant. And you send this shit here. And what happened, bro? It's all the news. You see what they did? Part from this, they didn't read the label. And Charles Smith, they didn't see shit. They didn't read the label on the mark. Look at this shit, bro. You can see the best bug here on the front bug. Killed by contact, hazardous human to medical animals, harmful to the fruit by skin. And finally, the fell on the part of the man is going to be home only. Do not use on pets and pat the people to line us front straight and spry. Wait a minute, don't tell me. This is killed by contact on this and the do not use on pets and people line down to it and spry only. Do you know how much dumbass it costs? What? And then, AI seen it before? It's all over the news.
Truly sickening chemical attack, Charles Smith, the supervillain of TikTok, became a wanted criminal.
Yeah.
Walmart is also aware of that video, telling us they've removed all that food that was sprayed. The video apparently taken by the suspect himself. Everyone had the same reaction.
That's really crazy. It's disgusting. Like, that's an awful thing to do.
Video appears to show this man at a Mesa Walmart pull out a big can of bug killer and spray it on bananas, sweet potatoes, lemons, apples, tomatoes, and even rotisserie chickens.
I'm shocked.
It happened at this Mesa Walmart. Frequent shoppers like Ramon Sobranes can't believe anyone would do this.
This is where people shop for their families, like on a real note. Like it's very possible that those bananas a mom could have been grabbing by to get some for her kids.
Charges were brought against Smith, including a felony for tampering with produce. And on December 21st of 2024, under mounting public pressure, Smith turned himself into police.
You have your name and date of birth? Charles Smith.
In an MCSO orange jumpsuit, Charles Smith, who goes by Wolfie Coletti on social media, was in court for the second time in just a few days. Already arrested in Mesa over the weekend, where police say he took this can of bug and flea killer off the shelf at a Walmart and sprayed the pesticide on produce that was on sale for anyone to buy.
TikTok supervillain was now made to face justice, and the state was not only throwing the book at him, they were throwing the shoe, the flip-flop, and spraying this pest of a human for good measure. In court, Charles was forced not only to reckon with his raid spraying charge, but he was also hit with retroactive charges stemming from his prior online postings. Around this time, he pled guilty to a charge related to causing criminal damage, and more charges of a similar nature were added to his rap sheet, raising his bond to $10,000, compelling Charles to spend Christmas in county jail. Well deserved, as someone was probably at home unwittingly cooking up some sweet potato casserole marinated in flea killer for their Christmas feast. About a month later, in January of 2025, Smith would be indicted by grand jury for multiple charges related to the Walmart raid incident, including 1 count of burglary in the 3rd degree, a Class 4 felony, 2 counts of adding poison or other harmful substance to water, food, drink, or medicine, a Class 6 felony, 1 count of endangerment, a Class 1 misdemeanor, and 1 count of criminal damage, a Class 1 misdemeanor as well. The man is now facing 5 to 20 years in prison for his activities. The case of Charles Smith, aka Wolfie Coletti, is ongoing and is a harrowing example of the lengths people will go to for online fame and notoriety.
Make an example out of him.
Hopefully this guy gets a lengthy stay in the pen. And perhaps someone will contaminate his prison slop with something even worse than insect killer. Another Clout contaminator who seemingly claimed to have seasoned his customer's DoorDash order with his penis.
What? Wait, DoorDash dope? We got a gooner. We got ourselves a gooner.
Place on July 12, 2021, beginning after a short clip was uploaded to Facebook by the user So Certified. The real name of the creator was anonymous at the time. So, what was in the clip? Well, it showed a DoorDash driver opening up someone's order containing a Chipotle burrito bowl. He fingers it a bit with his grubby hands and inserts a paper note into the food, clumsily placing it under the shredded cheese and lettuce. The following text was written on the note. "Hope that dick tastes good, bitch."
Hey, what? You said what?
Sir, what the fuck you talking about? Wait a minute! What the fuck you do? What are you doing? Figuring on DoorDash, and you said, "I hope your dick is good, bitch." You ain't referring to a female? What are you doing?
You know the numbers are connected to you know that man. When you about to lose a driver. Sir, what do you mean by that? You'll see in the news very soon.
Yeah, you will. Click.
Don't even worry about the refund. It's cool. I'm going to get my refund one way or another. But
Personally. I'll get my own personally,
bro. I got this number. Don't worry about it, y'all. It's okay.
Disgusting. This is a DoorDash delivery man sticking a note inside a Chipotle container, contaminating the meal.
Now, the obvious implication with this cheeky video is that the DoorDash driver wanted the person receiving the meal to eat it and then find the note at the bottom and be mortified, thinking that they ate a cock-contaminated burrito bowl, which would obviously be extremely distressing, but Putting that aside, Mr. DoorDash driver, even if you didn't put your dick and balls in my burrito bowl, you did in fact finger the fuck out of my cheese and lettuce. And considering the intelligence of someone who would do something this stupid, I wouldn't be surprised if you wipe your ass with your bare hands. Like, I don't want you touching my lunch, dude. This is disgusting even without your dick touching it. Now, you might be asking, why did this individual want the person they were delivering food to think they were eating a burrito bowl with dick skin residue? Well, you only need to look at the caption posted below the original video to answer that question. Quote, "You know I'm about to violate the shit out of this order, 61st Precinct. I dreamed of moments like this. God, you've been so good to me, like I don't know how to repay you." Yep, the DoorDash order was placed by a policeman, specifically one working at the 61st Precinct station on Coney Island Avenue in Sheepshead Bay, New York.
Congratulations, Christopher Columbus. You just found some obvious shit out. You want a cookie or something again? Like, what kind you want? Like, just nigga, just say the obvious, y'all. Like, oh shit, he discovered something that's already been discovered. What is this nigga talking about?
You sir are fucking goon. You sir are goon. I see a goonish shit and a bad way. This is one of the most shitty in a bad way. In a man's world. How the hell you your dad eat going? I want to refund my money, man. You owe me money. I'm gonna refund my damn money. I'm gonna refund my damn money. So this shit is bad whatsoever. I cannot take anymore with this. What the hell did you do? What?
Claiming that they had actually identified the individual and banned the driver from using their service. Quote, "This behavior is absolutely unacceptable and has no place in our community. We take the trust and respect of merchants, customers, and dashers extremely seriously. We have deactivated the dasher and have reached out to the customer involved." Unquote. The man's identity would be passed over to law enforcement, who hopefully didn't ingest the fabled fingered burrito bowl. On July 15th, 2021, disgraced DoorDash driver, 30-year-old Lance Lane, was pinned as the culprit, arrested and charged with attempted assault on a police officer, tampering of a consumer product.
This nigga first and last name start with an L.
Lance Lane, 2 L's.
Lance Lane with the L. This is not the last fast there. This is the last name. That's when the last Lane, Anthony Lane. Come on, man. You can't spell Lane and Lance with an L. You can't spell Lance fast there. You can't Lance fast there. Y'all pop it and drop it and lock it. Hell, you don't care when he's doing something. This nigga left. Tampering with a DoorDash on a customer. Tampering with the hell latest idea. And you don't know what it is? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen this shit. Who don't know what happened? A big dummy moment of the set. Yeah. Look at Les right now. Look at this man. I'm just Les Beckers, by the way, from FBG. I wish you could do more favors on this conversation. Shout out to Les Beckers. You don't want to have fun with this, man. Look at this nigga Lance, man. He was a big dummy moment of the century. Who was arrested? Tampering with a TikToker on a goddamn DoorDash, and you. I'm gonna tell you this here. You refunded this man and got her ass arrested. Every time you see this shit, but you can't do that, man. You can't do that. You can't do it on the customer, on every goddamn females, man. And you don't do that, son. Every time you do this on DoorDash, don't do that on Uber Eats and DoorDash as well. Don't do that shit, alright? And you best believe that. Don't believe the hype that Public Enemy said. Flavor said about that. Don't believe the hype. I swear, dude, you don't have a good time. You have a bad time for all of us. Niggas don't have a bad situation, bro. Fuck out here. Fuck out of here, B.
Police asked him questions, and Lance, the alleged takeout tamperer, denied the allegations that he had contaminated
and wait,
food,
how in the
claiming that it
hell
was.
Did a blood get the job to be a goddamn DoorDash driver.
Hey, bro. Nigga need money.
Oh no, you need to be vetting these niggas, bro. You out here, what are you delivering to the ops or finding out where somebody stay? Got a criminal history.
Hey, bro.
What kind of background checks they doing at DoorDash?
As long as you can, your driving record good, I guess you good, bro.
This is not a prank. This is actually not a prank. And another nigga poo who is the really dummy of the year. And you know why he is. And I'll tell you what. This dummy who's on Saudi Arabia. And I'll tell you what. This Saudi Arabia, the what? We are Saudi Arabia. How about it?
Snapchat. In this video, the man can be seen pouring toilet water into a cup of tea and serving it to his wife. There's another friend or family member here too who actually appears to drink the toilet tea. Keep in mind they all have to be in their own home during all of this.
Oh no. What is going on, bro?
Nah, bro. That's not a prank no more.
Yeah, bro.
It's not a prank no more, bro. That's just
who can get packed up the quickest?
No.
This is a fuck up game. This is definitely not a prank. This is absolutely not a prank. Absolutely is not a prank. Who the fuck does this? Who? And this is a sick display on the toilet water? Really? On Saudi Arabia? Man, they gonna cancel this shit. If they relocate and cancel on this on Night Champions, you be doomed to start, bro.
تفضل. حار انتبه. الله يسعدك يا رب. انا شديه؟ والله قلت لها ابراهيم يبغى قالت لا ما يبغى. الله يسعدك. روقي. تشربوا مع بعض اشربوا عادي.
هذا سكر بالشاي بالنعناع. بسم الله.
Ani is a known prankster, and given some of the body language and smirks showcased in this video from the parties being recorded, I have a hard time believing that this video wasn't staged, or at least, the family is in on it in some way. Like, you're not going to sit here and tell me that these two were furious with this guy after this was recorded. I just don't think that was the case. All in all, even if this is toilet water in the tea, it doesn't hold a candle to anything we've discussed. Water tea distiller enforcement regarding their treatment of be critical of the Saudis' heavy-handed enforcement regarding their treatment of this toilet water tea distiller. But maybe they're onto something here. I mean, I live in the country where Amaranth is selling beer brewed with her own vaginal yeast. Like, is this the
I beg your goddamn pardon.
I'm done, bro. We're just done. As people, we're just done, bro. We're just done, bro.
Toilet water, facto yeast tea. What the fuck was that? What the hell? What are you doing? What are the difference? A toilet water and a fucking tea? I beg your damn pardon? I beg your pardon? What are you doing? What in the type of shit is this? What type of goddamn is you doing? And you think it is? This is the kind of shit you did this? And you let them go on a toilet water tea and a fat on GT? Who did this shit? Who? Who?
Some sick simp ass motherfucker that's going to buy it, bro. They're just gonna buy it because some of y'all will never ever know what it's like to be with a woman that genuinely likes you. This is all right, bro. That's all right. Oh man, bro, this is
sad, bro.
This is yeah, bro. Speechless, bro.
Natural endpoint of allowing toilet tea to be a thing? Perhaps the Saudi government might actually know what the fuck they're doing.
I'm sick, bro. I'm absolutely fucking sick. This is absolutely sick. You know what? Go to the next one. This one happened on Thanksgiving month with Thanksgiving Day. And I want to see
Thanksgiving Day, this man goes through a werewolf-like transformation, turning into a beast hell-bent on eating everything in sight. A horrible holiday monster known as the Thanksgiving Thrasher. It was the evening of Thanksgiving Day, 2019. Dorian Moore, who had already likely consumed an unspeakable amount of calories, enters a Sheetz convenience store in Wilkins Township, Pennsylvania. But it may have just as well been in Transylvania, considering where this story is going. Under the influence of his holiday curse, the man had an insatiable hunger for sweets, goodies, and Thanksgiving treats. In a feral state, Dorian would live stream a rampage of consumption to Facebook, jumping from store shelf to store shelf like a mischievous gremlin, slurping up sweet tea gallons, chomping on ice cream cones and munching on chips, doing so with wanton disregard, carelessly throwing these half-eaten and unpurchased products back on the shelves when he was done with them.
Holy shit! You have never seen the brother who eat all the damn snacks in the convenience store? Once again, I never seen the guy who is eating a goddamn snacks. The first thing you gotta know is, in case you forget, the man Dorian Moore, who is eating a damn snacks or a time being, sir, you need help. It was a Thanksgiving on the evening here because it's a Thanksgiving with your family here. You mean a dinner Thanksgiving, a non-Thanksgiving, and you got Howard Sebastian. You gotta have a turkey, or maybe the ribs, or maybe a barbecue ribs, or maybe something like a Taco Tuesday on Thanksgiving, maybe a pizza on Thanksgiving. You know what everybody eats that business here. We're not talking about right now. Ever since that day, you left them. See the goal to do. The dude who's going to the store, you didn't see this shit? You mustn't all call the Thanksgiving Thrasher? The Thanksgiving Thrasher is kind of a good name to call, but whatever the case may be, this shit is absolutely insanity, bro. This is insanity.
Who promptly initiated a search for the at-large Thanksgiving cryptid. A Sheetz company spokesman would also make a comment regarding the beastly attack. We are aware of the incident at Sheetz on William Penn Highway. Sheetz' top priority is the health and well-being of our customers and employees, which includes ensuring the safety and integrity of the food and beverages we serve. All food and beverages opened by the perpetrator were disposed of immediately. Furthermore, Sheetz is fully cooperating with the Wilkins Township Police Department, who will determine charges in this matter. While some likely expected a full-on trek into the wilderness with dog teams and search parties to track down the Thanksgiving Thrasher, what folks didn't realize is when the holiday ends, the curse is lifted and Dorian would come to his senses. Seeing the video footage on the media, the man was ashamed of himself. What had come over him, he thought. Dorian got into contact with the press, expressing deep sorrow for his actions.
I just definitely want to say that, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. It's definitely something that I don't encourage, and I don't respect myself for doing that. My actions and my behavior that night was deplorable.
It's like a whole different human.
Right, like just with a suit on and everything, bro. He got a button up with a suit. He was just in a damn Tommy Hilfiger. I told you, bro. That Lions Den don't sound too bad, bro.
And I'm very ashamed of that type of behavior that I displayed on there. I do have children, and that's not something that I want them to grow up thinking is okay.
Kids, bro.
So as a man, I need to fess up to say that I let the alcohol get the best of me, and I do apologize.
Exactly. You better apologize for what you just did, man. You apologize for what you did, and I'm a problem with yourself. You be tampering with food over Thanksgiving. Let's make sure Thanksgiving with your family and your friends, and you don't know when you're gonna do something. Every time you don't care when you do something, people don't like. Ever since the day you were sensitive, got out, you can bow out once in a while. I mean, let's be real for this one. Ever since the day you have been, I don't know what you gonna say about this. You gonna need some help. And you gotta stop getting dragged on tampering on the convenience over the food. So make sure you don't get left out. More or less, don't tamper with food ever again. I swear, you don't tamper with food. They give it's gonna be coming like over like two months ago back, a few months way back, I think it is. So let's be real now. Don't ever tamper with your food again. But that nigga who did something else, it could be a big dummy.
Putting mouth and tongue on more packages than an OnlyFans top 1%er.
Who's scared of coronavirus? Don't touch your mouth.
Cody, whose hairline was apparently recently attacked by a wild animal.
This is the biggest motherfucker I just watched. Who did this shit? And what is going on here? This is the filthy, nasty ass tongue. Yeah.
Right. Actual, bro. That shit just. There's an unexpectedly steep climb towards the corner.
God damn!
Come on, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
I mean,
I hope both sides of his pillows are
Cody
warm.
posted his video to social media on March 11th, sparking many already COVID-panicked viewers to report him to authorities. Warrenton police, in turn, started receiving calls from all over the world, including places like the Netherlands, Ireland, and the United Kingdom. The Reddit soldiers were truly assembled. On March 23rd of 2020, Cody would be arrested and charged with making a terroristic threat. Police said, quote, "We take this incident very seriously,
People was
especially
dying from
with this
bro.
infectious disease and the state that the country's in. We take these things seriously to protect our community." Cody's lawyer would tell the media that the date of the video being recorded was exactly 1 day before the World Health Organization had labeled COVID a pandemic. Quote, "Public conduct that was immature on March 10th looks completely different through the lens of today," unquote. Everything has changed at warp speed, but that should not work retroactively and convert a tasteless and impulsive act into a criminal terrorist threat.
Oh my God! Everything said about me is true! Sir, you have no shame of what you just do? Man, you've been a big trouble. You've been going to jail. You've been a bad situation. If you, sir, if you have also what you're going to do, not even going on a prison time, but you did lick the wild your way. It's not just how I'm going to respond yourself. So, I would say this. The brother, you have got to stop licking on the store products. That's nasty as hell, bro.
There was a plea hearing scheduled for September 7th of 2021. But other than that, there's no more information provided regarding what exactly happened to Cody. And something makes me think that he never actually got sentenced for this, because he was rearrested in May of 2022 for failure to obey a lawful order, and he was also given a resisting arrest charge as well. In the end, Cody's attempt to resurrect the great art of licking grocery products failed, and like the many others who came before him, he went out like a stupid idiot. A young woman who converted her penchant for pissing on groceries into a twisted OnlyFans career that was very much illegal. This is 23-year-old Kelly Tedford of Keene, New Hampshire. Kelly is, or was, a customer at Monadnock Food Co-op grocery store.
Again, the grocery store. Again, the grocery store. Can any people have learned? Can any people learn their mistakes? How many times were I talking about this? Why? Why?
But little did employees know, Kelly was pissing behind their backs. In an elaborate scheme that made her money, Kelly moonlighted as an OnlyFans adult content creator, going by the alias Kinky Kelly. And on this page, she posted some truly reprehensible stuff. Those visits to the grocery store, she was actually contaminating the food with her piss, filming it, publishing this content to the OnlyFans page for people with fucked up kinks to watch.
That's what I'm wondering, like,
pulled out.
I could just break my glass. So it's niggas out here paying or piss on food, unpaid food item products and getting off on this shit.
Yeah. Oh, I like where you piss on them bananas. Ooh, that customer not gonna go. They not gonna know why it's so wet and warm. Ooh, piss on them oranges. Yeah.
Put the oranges and banana together to make it look like mine. Get the baby banana though. This is
someone said Vince's normal day.
Nuke them all, bro. Just nuke it, bro. I asked me about how I pissed in a betta fish at Petco. Hit me up to buy this custom I just made.
Hey, ma'am, wait a minute. What did you just say?
Did I just see they pissed on a goddamn store? You didn't never see the OnlyFans that I delisted? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Who does this shit, bro? Who does this? Anytime we see a big dummy moment here, and I don't care what it is, that's the only thing, is the only reason.
Fans, Kinky Kelly described her work, quote, submissive pixie, fetish/kink friendly, extremes too, unquote. Her account also offered subscribers custom content and paid sexting sessions. Kelly's activity finally caught up to her earlier this year. On February 10th, 2025, Kelly decided to record herself yet again contaminating grocery store surfaces and food. But this session must not have been her best work, because after publishing it, someone following her actually reported it to law enforcement. I'm guessing she had a weak urine stream during this day, and one of the simps threw a tantrum about it.
I paid for a golden shower. You give me this bullshit?
Food Co-op Grocery issued a recall of several packaged organic foods sold to the public, which included quinoa, cornmeal, polenta, coconut shreds, and raw walnuts, all of which had been purchased between the dates of February 10th and February 15th of this year. All affected items were removed from the shelves, and all of the surfaces were completely sanitized. They also notified their customers, telling anyone who purchased affected items should immediately throw them away and come get a refund. Thankfully, it appears that none of the fresh produce or meat was affected. But all in all, the store lost about $1,500 in product after disposing all of the alleged urine-soaked goods.
How would
During
you know
the coverage, it had been rumored that Kelly was an employee of the establishment. But the co-op has denied this, stating that Kelly Tedford was neither a current nor former employee.
The individual in question is neither a current nor
somebody said machine piss Kelly.
The Princess of Piss was later released on a personal recognizance bail. And as the story gained more traction, there were more who would become curious regarding her exploits. In a Reddit post which showcased the photo of Kelly bragging about pissing in the aquariums at Petco, a Redditor would write this: Oh God, this woman. So I'm from New Hampshire and this is an incredibly strange crossover, but I can shed some light. Bad news, this is real. That right there is Kelly Tedford. Good news is she was already arrested and charged the other day. Not for this, but for contaminating co-op produce with her piss. She does this for OnlyFans money at various locations and on various objects. And she's been doing it for a long time, but finally got caught. Does not surprise me that she did it, but it's definitely disturbing, especially since I used to be a CAL in the area. Would be fucking livid to learn that she'd come into my store and done this to my fish. Her Instagram would also get bombarded with hate, with one commenter writing, "You know, you definitely look like someone who'd be pissing all over a grocery store and hotel, and God knows what else." They also found Kelly's old TikTok. Commenters filed in to take shots. "That was so funny, I pissed on my groceries." "Oh look, it's the grocery pisser." "So funny, I peed on my groceries." Kelly's legal troubles were just getting started, as authorities soon learned that the grocery store wasn't her only personal public toilet. She had more venues. As recently as April 2025, authorities have discovered more evidence, some of which showcased her at a Marriott hotel in Keene. This footage being recorded in January of this year. In the footage, it's alleged that the woman proceeded to urinate on hotel curtains, a Bible, a comforter, the air conditioner, and other items in the room.
Pack her up, bro. Pack her up, bro. On the Bible, bro.
Why?
You pissing? What is going on? And how much are you drinking to just pee on command like that? Like,
pissing on the Bible is wild. That's.
She gotta go now.
She was pissing all over that goddamn room as if her life depended on it. There's also allegations of her shitting on the floor and placing the turd in the top of the toilet. Now that's an interesting approach to an upper decker right there. All of this new information caused her to gain even more charges, which included 5 counts of misdemeanor criminal mischief. Of course, everything mentioned is only alleged. The OnlyFans grocery pisser will have her day in court. Hopefully, she doesn't pee all over the bench.
This is why I laid down law. You've been pissing on every grocery store. You've been pissing on everything you see this before. Only the OnlyFans and TikTokers that now to do something. And you didn't do that? Really? This gotta be the dumbest thing I've ever seen before. But I don't know what I am gonna do with you. This clout chasing, I just don't hear the people this time. You know why I just talk about that a decade ago, I just talked about the flight who was a clout chasing. And that's what happens to me and all people in the world. And you know why a clout chasing bitches doesn't got here and definitely got bitched. The clout chasing got bitches here. But y'all definitely got bitched. Again. So therefore, you guys are the big dummy moment of the century and the time. As a matter of fact, I don't recall The Undertaker, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to ever call a reinforcements. I got to call a special reinforcements to do something, and I will do it, whatever I'm going to do, and get rid of individuals, all parties involved, and they gonna get dealt with. I will call a really good special reinforcements, and I better know who it was. Oh, you guys are gonna get dealt whatsoever. Cause I'm not gonna call The Undertaker. I will send a special reinforcements. He is the sheriff.
We gonna call in our special reinforcements, Steve. There's Stone Cold. Or is he not?
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Be that way, you big dummy.
You big dummy.
Big dummy?
Big dummy.
You big dummy!
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! So just do it!
Please! Please!